choice. Watch me dance, flat-footed fools. I am grace. I am power. This is much better than sensually waving your arms like a beautiful flower or painting scenes of love. I'll kick my feet and scatter gravel to my heart's content. Are you here to dance as well? Carol ruins everything. She preaches love and beauty, but only worships the things she thinks are pretty. Her definition of beautiful isn't the only one. I want to revel in anything that makes me feel incredible, like this glorious kicking dance. The blushing brush promised a life filled with people who are as pretty as I am. But Carol's rules dull my appearance. My beauty fades under Debella. Here, with the revelers and sanguine worshippers. Here, you don't have to worry about appearances or being graceful at every moment. There's just feeling and glorious music. I'll leave this party, but only to tell Carol to stop controlling me. I'll be out once I cool my anger. No need for Carol to ruin everyone's fun.
Free drink and free music. I wonder what else will be free here when I tire of those two.
The hidden moon! hunting greatness with the determination of her seed.
All love, all beauty is a gift from Dibella. Adore her and be adored.
One more word about Dibella and I'll chew my own ears off.
Oh, hello. Are you interested in hearing about the glories of Dibella? I won't take up much of your time, but knowing about her love would be useful in this place. She sent you? Is she worried? Oh no, she probably thought I fell back into old habits. Cararel didn't tell you? I was a reveler before she found me. I rotted away at these affairs, looking for love and joy. Oh, I was lost for so long. Now that I have found myself again, Cararel knows my fears. I worry for the people like me. The ones trying to fill an emptiness with wine and frivolity. People who long to get lost in the moment but don't know how to find their way back. No one here wants my help, though. Time to return to Cararel. I'll make my way out. Let me just gather my things.
Tidal! Her voice nearly soured my drink.
You're the one who got that orc to stop talking. Ugh, she was drowning out the sounds of the party. I'd buy you a drink as thanks, but they're free here.
That orc said something about finding love and beauty wherever you look for it. Well, I looked, and I found it here.
dancing. You won't ruin our party! Just go! I have you!
This wine tastes of warm days. But does it taste of love? Perhaps more would help. Ah, this one's wine goblet is empty. Where are the servants? An empty goblet is an unfulfilled goblet. It needs more wine. Cararil. Oh, bright moons know. Rakaman stayed too long. He only indulged to see how ugly drunkenness can be. But drunkenness shines and swirls. He can see the Lady of Love in the rippling stars. Cararil must know of this. He will tell her. This one will go now. Once the world stops spinning.
do you two have to say for yourselves? You stink of wine and overindulgence.
And you stink of arrogance. I learned more about joy in that party than I ever did with you.
Please argue quieter. This one begs.
Apologies for the unkind words you heard. I hope Heraewyn's actions did not lower your opinion of our sect. Not after you went to all that trouble of rescuing my acolytes. I don't know what they saw in there, what they experienced, but they will live, thanks to you. You braved the temptations of Sanguine and returned. I hope this covers the cost of your labors. May Dibella's love hug you like a warm blanket.
I spit on Dibella and your brushes. I will dance at that party until I'm ready to leave.
This one does not feel well.
There's beauty in all things, especially the sight of a foul person retreating.
Dibella's teachings are varied and plentiful.
This one can still feel the drums beating in his head. Heraewyn's angry voice did not help. Why did Rakaman drink so much wine? Rakaman doesn't even like this stuff. Mornabeth says Dibella's lessons are everywhere. Rakaman believes he is in the middle of one. Leave Rakaman. Let the ground claim him. Maybe then his stomach will settle and his head will stop throbbing. Rakaman may behave like a kitten who ate too much moon sugar, but Dibella forgives. He now sees the ugliness of drunkenness. He wishes he could stop seeing it and feeling it. Rakaman will not partake of the mead or the wine for a long time. Caroline? She's lovely. Beautiful, except when talking to Heraewyn. This one does not know why those two can't see love everywhere. In the beautiful dance and the passionate embrace. Even this pain is beautiful in its way. Still, Caroril knows best. Because she actually seeks beauty. Caroril may not have Heraewyn's passion, but she is not wrong about Dibella. Or about Sanguine. Rakaman enjoyed the party, but he felt an emptiness too.
Heraewyn's gone. She left so quickly. I'm not sure if she fled Caroril, the Blushing Brush, or Dibella. Maybe all three? I know she hated Caroril at the end, but Dibella? How can anyone hate love? I thought so. Heraewyn was a part of the Blushing Brush before I got here. Back then, Caroril painted bouquets and Heraewyn danced with scarves. We had music and song. Our campfires never dimmed. Small annoyances turned to arguments. Rakaman and I watched their grievances deepen, and the music we loved turned sour. Caroril stopped seeing the beauty and passion, and Heraewyn couldn't feel love in curated moments. I loved Heraewyn's passion and how easy it was to be swept up by her emotions. But I'm like Caroril. I've lived excess and chased its heights. But all I want now is to find grace and quiet in Dibella's warmth. I hope Heraewyn stays happy. She helped me when I was at my lowest, after I left the revelers with no direction and an aching emptiness in my being. Oh, sweet lady, no. I was too used to staring at darkness to see Dibella's light. Caroril let me travel with the Blushing Brush before joining. Dibella teaches us to open our hearts to love, but I couldn't do that before I learned to love myself.
How could she be so foolish? Of course, Sanguine parties are fun and full of glee. They have no other purpose. I was worried about Mornabeth, but now I see the true weakest member of our sect. Good riddance to Hruewyn. What would be the point? She knows her own mind. To tell the truth, I'm surprised she didn't leave the blushing brush sooner. I thought she would come around to our way of seeing things, but I can tell now that she never will. Care for my remaining acolytes. Even without overindulging in wine, there's a physical toll to remaining in a revel for too long. I don't know when they last ate real food. After that, we'll return to Sunport, continue our efforts there. To grow the blushing brush. Our order is smaller than ever, but we do have a sanctuary established in the city. If your journey takes you to Sunport, please stop by. After their heads clear, I'm sure these two would love to thank you properly.
You don't have to stand in line if you don't want to. I'm waiting for them to bring out some reveler's robes. I always wanted an official Sanguine reveler's robe.
Mainlander, the tide washes you toward me, just when I need aid the most. I am Tirad, a death dancer for the Tideborn Argonians. Recently, 3 of our warriors were killed in battles against the Worm Cult. Before I can perform the rites to guide their spirits to the void, I need someone to recover their tidal votives. Consecrated items that are unique and personal to the individuals who died. While I prepare the grave stakes and rituals, will you talk to their spirits and locate the missing votives? I will, of course, generously compensate you. We recovered the bodies of Laras Il, Druni, and Vutraka at these sites. Use this sacred scallop shell to consult with their spirits. Ask them where to find their votives, recover them, and bring them to the gravestake field at Shelltide Village. One of the tasks set before the Death Dancers is to help the spirits of those who died violent or unnatural deaths reach their proper place in the afterlife. This requires complex rituals that take time to prepare. All will be ready when you return. When the people of the Tideborn die in violent, unnatural, or unexpected ways, their spirits need help merging with the tidal currents that will carry them to the void. My duty as a Death Dancer is to perform the rituals to accomplish this. Ah, I've heard that the mainland Argonians have different traditions from what we practice on Solstice. While we hold the Hist in esteem, our lives do not revolve around it. We Tideborn revere the ocean currents and the void where Sithis dwells. Every member of the tribe receives a tidal votive when they come of age. These consecrated objects, connected to the sea and to the island, reflect the vocation and character of their owner. They might be shells, coral, or even the bones of fish. Without the votives, I cannot guarantee that I can successfully direct their spirits into the tidal currents. And if they do not merge with the currents, they will never reach Sithis and the Void. This is very important, Mainlander. I've attuned the shell to the auras of the dead warriors. Present the shell at the locations where each fell, and their spirits should manifest. They will not linger, though, so find out where they kept their votives quickly before they disappear.
I always forget what that rune means. Fine threads make for strong cord. Yes.
Who awakens me from this uneasy slumber? My votive? Yes, I suppose the Death Dancer would need that, now that I am dead. I kept my votive near the hatching pools. I always cared about nurturing the eggs. Perhaps I'll see them again when I am returned to the Currens.
For furnishing, perhaps. A fight, is it?
Over here, mercenary. Ah, fortune smiles upon me. Just the person I needed to see. Hold a moment before you continue towards Shell-Tide Village. I could use your help with a complicated matter, mercenary. I hope to recruit Tideborn warriors from the village to aid in the Stirk Fellowship's offensive against the Worm Cult. However, they're mired in their own struggles with the cult and a necrotic taint that threatens the village's egg hatcheries. Tide Reader Suhoth promises the aid of the Tideborn tribes if I can root out the Worm Cult's corruption and assist in a ceremony to cleanse the tides. Will you help me save their birthing pools, mercenary? The Fellowship pays well for assistance.
A blessed bounty for potion making. You will not last. Peace. For now.
Who disturbs me from my unending torment? I left my votive on the front deck of my hut in Shell-Tide Village. When I was alive, I enjoyed sitting there in the sun and watching the other villagers. I miss that very much.
Witness my devotion! Can there be blessings upon this find? Potency, aspect, or essence? Good find. ready.
Who summons me from my restless slumber? The Death Dancer. Yes, of course. That explains why I can't find my way into the tidal currents. I hid my votive near the entrance to Shelltide Village. The smell of the flowers there always brought me pleasure.
On the move. Azura, give us strength. With Canarti's swiftness.
Here, friend. Have you recovered the votives?
Let this be a lesson.
Were the spirits of our dead warriors cooperative, Mainlander? Did they lead you to their tidal votives? Excellent. Then help me perform the funerary rites. Place each votive near the corresponding grave stake, and we can direct these fallen warriors to their appointed current in the tide. Laros Il, the tide calls you home. Truly, the void welcomes you into its embrace. Vutraka's spirits, the currents beckon. We have done it, Mainlander. We have performed the funerary rite and directed their spirits into the eternal ebb and flow of the endless tide? That is a question for Sithis and the tide. But without your help, their spirits would have been trapped in an in-between state. Thanks to your efforts, they can rejoin the tide, as is their right. Take this, and may your waters always be calm. You have my gratitude, Mainlander. You would make an excellent death dancer for your tribe. You have all the necessary skills, it seems. A death dancer for the Tideborn is never without work, Mainlander. Especially when suddenly our island home has become such a dangerous place. I will continue to make sure spirits reach their appropriate currents in the tide, as is my sacred duty.